Oh, this is so crazy. Take a walk with me. This is what I should have, like, take a walk with me, chronicles. I'm like, I've been thinking about this for a while, and I watch other videos, like on motivation and all like that. And the ones that speak about how God tests his people. And it's like, I don't know. I thought I had this formulated in my head about like how I wanted this to go, how I wanted to say it, because how I wanted to say it is that God got me out here really like living like Jesus, and it, you know, if you're Christian, and then Prophet Muhammad, like Muslim people who believe in or practice Islam. Because I used to be Muslim. I'm no longer, but there's nothing against anybody who, you know, practices whatever they practice. That's what they do. I'm not judging. I'm just basically saying like how that is the last religion I was actively practicing for 13 years. And basically, I'm living like how Jesus and Prophet Muhammad are. Like, it's just something how like now, modern day, we got people out here who really are living like how the prophets and messengers have lived back in the day and stuff. And then we tell our own story in our own way, whatever happened to us, and we get inspired, and it makes change. And so that's how I'm seeing how like God works in ways that have people to be like, whoa, like, and it's supposed to inspire people who have been on the fence about God, like whether God is real or not, or like what is it, and why am I here? So you have people, wow, you know that is something else. This message is not supposed to be heard so clear for y'all. Now, I don't mind it, but I'm trying to get the message out where y'all can hear it in a way where it's, you know, going to be received, or you received in a way where you can hear it. Usually I'm not here for too long. It's just because I do want to send this out if I can. But what I was going to say is, it's like you're supposed to be inspired in a way that helps to motivate you, to get you to change your life for the better. And you know how sometimes we can see people, or we watch people who have better things, and some may get jealous, envious, and be like, they don't deserve that. Why do they got that? Na. But then they don't know that what the people had to go through to even get what they got and all. Like, they really don't know that they really had to go through some stuff. And it's not until when you really start to like work on yourself that you really start to be like, whoa, oh wow, okay. But there's, I guess, like, I really wish that I had this formulated a little better than because my mind is thinking about stuff at the same time talking about it while I'm thinking about it, and then I'm watching people, so it's like a lot of distractions going on right now, because I went from talking about how, you know, a lot of us are really playing out the prophets and messengers and stuff, but it's just modern day now. And return back to centers, because these people are still like sitting out. This is crazy. This is so crazy to me right now and stuff. But anywho, because these people, like I said in my other posts, if y'all have heard, be sending out negative energy, and it's like so strange and weird to me still. But anywho, so it's supposed to inspire those who want change. And a lot of times We look at others and we envy them if they have bigger, better, they have what we want, but yet we don't know that we could have that too, if not even better and bigger. Like, but we don't know that. So then we just go off of just being mad and miserable for them having better and thinking that God smited us because that's just the cards that were dealt. And shoot, I mean, I wasn't in a bad situation to be thinking that, but sometimes I would feel like, why do I feel this way? And I have like everything that other people would want. I had kids, I had a husband, I had a cars. Well, because I had my own car, he had his car, I think, at one point. Anywho, still, had transportation, had clothes, shoes, place, nice townhome, 3-bedroom townhome, and just things that other people would envy that I would feel bad, not for having, but I would feel like, why do I feel bad? Or why don't I feel good for having these things, but then feel bad because I didn't feel good about having what I had? But I was still grateful, but I didn't know why I still felt like, why don't I appreciate this a little more better than, like, it was a feeling, like I can't explain it. It's like, yes, I'm grateful the Lord has blessed me with these things, right? But then it was like I didn't feel it inside to feel like, oh my gosh, I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful. Like, you know how people can say, oh yes, I'm blessed and highly favored. It's almost like, do you really feel that? Or are you just saying that? Because y'all, I don't know why I can't talk today. Anyways, because these people are still manipulating my energy. And the thing is that I really can say, even though it may not look like it right now, like if y'all knew what I'm going through right now, it would look like she up here talking about she blessed and highly favored, but she up here, she don't have this or that and blah, 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 blah. But I know inside, I really know deep down inside, I really, truly am blessed and highly favored. And I'm not saying that from an egotistic type of way. I'm really saying it from like a very gracious and very grateful, gratitude, humble way. Not humble such as like humble, so like I feel like there's different levels of humble. You know, there's humble where like, you know, you're humble enough to not be like so prideful of what you have. Like, you're not boasting about it. You're not being out there saying, look at me, look what I got. It's just, it's a nice way of saying like, you know what? I know God is for me. I know God's on my side. I know God got me. And it's like a lot of the times we are tested so that we can know that God really does have our back. But also we have to change our thinking though. So when you really start to like renew your mind, condition your mind to be more positive and all like that, that's when those tests really start to come, because it's like, okay, the Lord knows I have more than a mustard seed of faith. Like, if you just have if y'all just have a mustard seed of faith, y'all need to look at what a mustard seed really looks like. It's so small, it's so tiny. Like, if you look at it online, you'll still be like, wow, what? So you have to probably look at it like you have to really look at it in person and be like, oh wow, that. So my faith is way bigger than that. And I don't want to like be sounding like, well, for the people who have way bigger, more faith, that's why, you know, I am tested the most and I am loved the most because I am tested the most. I'm not saying any of that. I'm actually just saying like, man, it just kind of like, I don't know. Like, I want everybody to win, you know. I want everybody to like experience like the good life and all, if they're destined to. And that kind of sounds like destiny, like, because it's like, what if somebody's destiny not it's destined to be something else that is maybe not godly? I don't know. That is like a whole nother story that I would love to learn or know about, because there's just so much to like learn and know, but we're like conditioned to just stay at a certain level so that we don't expand our consciousness to even think about what else is out there. What am I supposed to do? What can I do? What are the possibilities? What is it that, that I'm here to do? I don't know. But all I know is that the Lord got me going through some things that the prophets and the messengers back in the day have gone through. And I've gone through similar things on just different levels. And I'm tired of it. I'm really tired of it. I'm like, Lord, if you're going to be doing this, shoot, you really got to be providing like, the means to be getting like food a lot more than what I have. And I had put on my post, on my TikTok post about, I don't want no scrubs, because the Lord is like having people that are coming up to me that are questionable. And I can see how the Lord is like trying to teach me, though. The Lord is teaching me through these people certain lessons, like you can't trust everybody, and it's certain things that maybe my parents should have done, but they didn't know how to. So there is no blame game going on, none of this. But sometimes when our own parents or caretakers don't really know how to like really teach us certain things, the Lord will teach you, and will teach you through people, and you'll be like, what the heck? So I feel like the people that might be a little questionable coming up to me, it's like the Lord is trying to teach me a lesson. Just kind of like, hey, you can't just be so trusting of people. But it's like, I don't know. That's why I'm like, I don't know how else to explain it, but I just know if the Lord gonna have me going through this, just, better provision for certain things, like such as like healthy choices of food at least, and just places and stuff, going certain places, I don't know. I know I can't say too much without giving away certain things and stuff. I just know that the Lord just need to be coming through a lot more better when it comes to certain things, especially when it comes to eating. Now, there's a whole bunch of people that all of a sudden coincidentally are coming here now. I'm like, this is what I'm talking about. And this is where I'm just like, okay, this is where I guess I'm supposed to discern, like, who to talk to, who not to talk to. But I'm like, Lord, I don't know what else. I'm like, I guess I'll just keep that to myself, though. But anywho, I hope this makes sense. Like, I hope this makes sense to somebody, because in my head I like thought, but see, this is where all this distractions be coming from, where I'm like, what? Yes, I'm even talking about like for the Lord to have me somewhere where I'm not gonna be distracted, to the point where I'll be thinking of something and I'll say something, but then I'll think of something else, and then I'll talk about something else, and I may come back to what I was trying to talk about. You get it? All right. Anyways, it's already 14 minutes in. Aw, man, last time I looked at it was 9 minutes, and I thought maybe it was going to be like 11. So I don't know, rambling on. So bye, y'all.